So you guys want to build this 1,850 square foot farmhouse on a piece of land?
Yes, but we just want to make sure we can qualify and afford the monthly payment.
Okay.
And we already found the land. It's from my parents. It's around $20,000 for 1 acre.
Okay, very nice. Do you have any idea on what your credit scores are?
So last time I checked, I think my score was around 750 or so.
Okay.
Mine is around 680.
Okay. And how much do you guys have saved for down payment?
We have saved around 15,000, I believe.
Okay. So it sounds like we're looking at an FHA one-time close. It's 3.5% down. Sounds like you're going to have enough, but we're going to check in and make sure. What do you guys do for a living, and how much income do you make?
Well, I'm actually a mechanic, and I make around $68,000 a year.
And I'm a teacher. I make around 42,000.
Got it. Okay. And last but not least, what about monthly debt payments? So anything on your credit report, like auto loans, credit cards, that kind of stuff. Can you total all that up? How much is that?
Well, I have a truck payment, she has a car payment, and some other tiny stuff. It's around $1,750 in total, I believe.
Okay, got it. Well, I think that should be enough for me to figure out if you're going to qualify. Let's break all this down and take a look. All right, so we're looking at an FHA one-time close here with 3.5% down. Let's look at your income over here. So $68,000 and $42,000 is $110,000 a year. Breaking that down monthly, that is $9,166 gross. On an FHA, we can go up to 57% on our debt-to-income ratio. That means our total monthly debts, including new mortgage and everything, can't exceed $5,225. Then we have to back out your monthly debts, which you said was $1,750, and that's going to give you $3,475 a month to actually go toward your mortgage payment. This would be the max that you would qualify for approximately. So with that being said, I would say we're probably looking, let's try for somewhere around $425,000, okay? So $425,000, we'll do our general rule of thumb for principal and interest with where rates are today. That's around $6 per thousand with the interest rates. So that would put us at $2,550 a month principal and interest. We'll throw in about $400 for property taxes, $150 for homeowners, and about $200 for our PMI. That puts a total monthly payment at $3,300. Okay, can't write today. So $3,300, which is less than the $3,475. So we have a little wiggle room. So I would say that your max is going to be in that $425 to $450 range, depending on our taxes and our homeowners interest that comes in. So with that being said, down payment on $425,000 range is going to be around that $15,000 number, depending on where everything settles in at. So right around where you have everything at for your the amount saved. With that being said, so we know your max loan is, we're just going to go off the $425 for now. Okay, so over here, let's break down the entire build. So $425,000 is where we're going to start. Okay, with that being said, we're going to minus out about 6%. Okay, the reason why we're minusing out 6% of this qualifying amount is because we have to back out closing costs and certain reserves that we have to build in for the construction loan. With that being said, that's about $25,000, and that would put you total budget of about $400,000 that's remaining. That's going to go toward two components. Okay, it's going to go toward your land purchase, and it's going to go toward your build project amount. Okay, so the land would be about $20,000, you said, from the parents, and that would leave remaining about $380,000 to go toward the build project. With that being said, if we just guesstimated around $175 a square foot, that's going to allow you to build about a 2,171 square foot farmhouse. So obviously that amount is more than what you guys wanted as far as the square footage. So your house plan that you had was about 1,850 square feet. So if we did that same formula, 175 a square foot, it's going to be around $325,000 for that. Add in your land at $20,000, another $20,000 for the soft costs for closing costs and the reserves. That would bring your total project to around $365,000. And with that, your monthly payment would come down to probably around $2,900 with where the rates are today.